Hello and welcome back to Trillium Tarot. This is Stephanie as always, and for this video I am going to be flipping through the Lifeline Tarot Color Outside the Lines version. So this artist, Thomas of Hermit's Mirror, originally did just a black and white version of the line art drawing without the colors, and this particular edition does have color applied to the original images. There are 80 cards in this deck, so I will show the extra cards once I get to them. And it does have a nice little guidebook that comes with it. I just wanted to show you this card because it is a numbered edition, but I mostly wanted to show you the website, lifelinetarot.com. So stay up to date with deck-related resources and new deck announcements as they are released at Lifeline Tarot. So I will go ahead and get going on this deck. Please do, just as a reminder, give the video a thumbs up. It does help the channel. It doesn't cost you any money, so I'd greatly appreciate it. Any help is most welcome. So this is kind of a fun little deck. It's probably not beginner friendly because you can see it has the name of the card on the bottom, but the names do not include the vowels. So if you are somebody who is just starting out and still rely on the names of the cards being on the cards themselves, this, depending on the card, may or may not be the best beginner deck. But I like it. It's an interesting take on a classic. I like the line art. I'm glad I got the deck that had the color. I can speed up showing you the cards, so I don't need to go slowly as I'm talking. I am glad that I got the deck that has color included in it. I should go back and look up the black and white version just for giggles, just so I know what it looks like. But I really do like this this style. It kind of, I don't know, for those days when you want something that is a little more unique, give you a little bit more of a challenge, shall we say. My pile is already sliding. There we go. The Star, Sun, Judgment, and World. One of the reasons this pile slides, by the way, is because this is an indie deck. It's not, I either got it directly through the website. Sorry, I just started in on these extra 2 cards without finishing them right after the Major Arcana. So this is the Muse card, and so you can see what I mean about it can be a challenge if the vowels are not there. So we have Muse and we have Labyrinth. That one would be more self-explanatory, but the names are also not on the Minor Arcana. So unless you are already familiar with what the images mean, this, again, probably not very beginner friendly, but if you've been around a couple blocks with tarot cards, this might be a fun one to play around with. I like the fact that the swords progressively have more red at the top, a little bit less, and then I don't know. I feel like I'm just kind of blathering about why I like this deck, and I should just say that I like it and leave it at that. Leave you to your own interpretation. I have mentioned on a couple of videos recently, if I am moving too quickly or too slowly for you, as far as going through this deck, you can adjust the speed of the YouTube video playback. To do that, you select the gear icon, and you can either play it at half speed or 1.5 times speed, whatever works best for you. I've gotten comments sometimes that I go too quickly or too slowly, so just know that you can customize your viewing experience with the YouTube settings. Very minimalistic, but if you just take a minute to look at what the image represents, you can see without, even though you don't have the name of the card on it. You have the number, but not the name of the card. The rest of it comes to your mind. The page and the knight and the queen and the king. One final suit to get through, the suit of pentacles. Some of these just barely have enough of the image to bring what it represents to mind. It's actually a good quiz deck. If you are learning tarot, it would be a good flashcard deck. All right, so we're going to wrap up with the queen and finally the king. I hope you enjoyed the flip through of this Lifeline Tarot deck, the color between the lines version. As I mentioned earlier, please do give the video a thumbs up. It truly does help the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to the next one.